Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got a big video. We've got IPL season predictions for 2022. We've got the orange cap, we've got the purple cap, we've got the MVP, the emerging player of the year, the team who will win the IPL 2022 final. Of course, the season is getting underway. March 26th or 7th, I believe it starts. So hey, we're only a couple weeks away from the IPL starting, really. Mega auctions happened. Big things have changed. We've got 2 new franchises, for God's sake. And hey, I think it's going to be one of the better years in IPL history. So here we go. We've got my predictions. Yeah, all the usual stuff. I haven't done like a table. I haven't made it, a ladder or a table, whatever you call it, where you all that. But I might do a weekly, I think what I might do during the IPL season is do a weekly power rankings, like every Monday or Sunday or whatever. Upload a video of who I think, is the power rankings. If you don't know what power rankings are, I'd suggest to go look them up, but I'm sure you do. So hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. Let's just get straight into it. We're gonna scroll to the left, or the right, or the left. I guess either way. But hey, let's do it. There it is, emerging player. We've got. Look, I'm sitting on the fence a bit here. I've got 2 emerging players now. I actually don't know the requirements for the emerging player. So I'm basing the emerging player off a guy who hasn't played an IPL game yet. That's what I think it would mean. But I also believe, if guys like Dev Dutt Padikul is available for this, can be selected. Yash Dul as well. But you got Jaiswal from Rajasthan. Can Clarke win it? Even after winning the orange cap. I think he won it last year maybe, but I actually don't know the requirements for this award, so I've gone the safe way and I've picked 2 new guys to the IPL. So we've got firstly the man Dewald Brevis, the baby AB is what he calls himself, AB de Villiers that is. The South African born, had a great under-19 World Cup. He looks good. He looks a real good player. Mumbai Indians have, of course, picked him up. I believe he'll be there the entire season, unless international selection. But then again, I don't think he'll be selected for international selection for South Africa. And even then, South Africa, they don't care if they let their players go play IPL instead of Test cricket anyway. So that does not matter. And the second candidate I've got is the man Raj Bawar from the Punjab Kings. Now, this is a guy, again, I didn't know much of him. I didn't know who he was until the Under-19 World Cup. All right, you might be able to notice I've changed my t-shirt. I haven't magically done that. Look, it's about 37 degrees as I'm recording this video, and it is stinking hot at the moment. So I've had to change into a shirt from my jumper. But hey, where was I? I was talking about the man Punjab Kings' very own Raj Bawar. Of course, pretty much an all-rounder. Is he classified as an all-rounder or a batsman who can part-time? Because I know that he was like the 3rd or 4th leading wicket taker for India in the Under-19 World Cup. He made, I think, like 250 runs, I believe it was as well. I mean, that's a pretty good all-round Under-19 World Cup. Almost as good as you're going to ask for a top-order batsman and someone who can bowl 4 overs in a T20 game. So I think he'll be used a lot, especially as a local product from India. It's not like you're playing an international. So he's someone I would lock in to play almost every single game. So those are my 2 picks for the emerging player. Look, who would I rather win? Of course, I'm going to pick the man Raj Bawar, of course, for the Punjab Kings. But, a guy like Dewald Brevis, I don't know how many games he will play, though. That's the problem. Because when you've got Suryakumar Yadav, Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma in that team, those are 3 massive, big, top-order guys. So, I don't know where he's going to fit. I think you could easily play him at... He could open. I don't see why not. But I actually don't know his usual position. I think at 3 and 4 maybe. But those are my 2 emerging players. All right, next one. All right, we now have our purple cap. And here is my prediction for the purple cap in 2022. We've got the... Let's go full screen. How do I do that? There. We've got the man Jasprit Bumrah right here. Hey, look at these cheeky edits, by the way. I edited all these. Yeah, I know. Exceptional skills. Hey, look, Bumrah, I think it's quite an easy pick. I did see a lot of people predicting that someone like Harshal Patel was going to win again. And I think I actually might have said that in my, my team prediction video where I went through each team and said who would make the most runs and wickets for each team. But, yeah, I think Bumrah, he's in career best form. He's playing he played great against Sri Lanka on home soil. I'm going to back him in. But, when there's guys like, I was about to say Deepak Chahar, but he's injured. His brother Rahul Chahar, Bishnoi, Rashid Khan. I'm already missing Rabada. Did I say Bishnoi? Yes. Ashwin, Axar Patel, there's all these great names that could easily, Trent Bolt could easily take, 25 wickets in a season. So, my pick is the man, Bumrah. But again, it wouldn't really surprise me with whoever. Now onto my orange cap prediction. This is probably one of the hardest picks. This is one of the hardest ones to choose is the orange cap. Now, as you can see on the screen, we've gone with the man Shreyas Iyer, the new Kolkata Knight Riders captain. And I'm going to back the man Shreyas Iyer in. Look, he should be full of confidence. He's leading an IPL franchise again. He's in career best form. He's debuted in all 3 formats for India. He couldn't have any more confidence. He couldn't have any more belief in himself. I think he's just going to absolutely dominate. Now, that's not saying that Kolkata will finish in the playoffs, because I don't know, obviously, but I don't think they will. But again, you never know. But I think he will just make the most runs. I'm trying to think of that Kolkata team, and I'm thinking who is going to take runs. If Shreyas is not making runs for Kolkata, I don't know who will. A guy like Nitish Rana, you're not relying on him or Sunil Narayan to make most of your runs. Did Pollard stay in Kolkata? He did, right? Trying to think who was their opening order. I can't remember everyone. But look, I think Shreyas Iyer will carry that franchise this season. And I think he'll make the most runs in the entire league. So I think that's an easy one. And here we go. So now we can move on to our MVP. This is the last one before we get into who I think will win the IPL competition of 2022. But right before we do that, I've got 3 candidates. My 3 candidates for the IPL. Now, oh shit, my face cam, it's probably blocking, but if you can't see behind my face cam, that is the man Shreyas Iyer. So of course, the guy who wins the purple cap, the orange cap, sorry, should always be in the MVP calculations. But I don't think he'll win it because I don't think Kolkata will win enough games. So my other 2 candidates are here. And if any of these 2 guys won it right here, they would win. They would win the hearts of so many people in the world and in the IPL. Virat Kohli and David Warner. Virat, of course, well, we know what's going on with Virat. Obviously, his form at the moment, hasn't scored a century in years in Test cricket. He's, didn't have a great IPL last year. A lot of people stepped down in captaincy in every single format, especially in the IPL. And it wouldn't surprise me if Virat came out in this season and just said, you know what, I am sick and tired of all the goddamn disrespect that I've been copping these last couple of years, and I'm going to go out there, win the orange cap, win the MVP, and lead RCB to a title. That would not surprise me if that happened at all. So that's why I had to involve Virat in the MVP talks. And then I've got the man, the Aussie, David Warner, who is now at Delhi Capitals. Yeah, I like it. It's a great fit for him. He's going to be around superstars. Coach Ricky Ponting. Him and Rishabh is going to be one of the most dangerous combos in the league. You got to add Mitchell Marsh to that. They've got an all-round team. David Warner that would be an incredible story, for him to win T20 World Cup Player of the Year after, getting disrespected by Sunrisers last season, to then go on and maybe win an MVP or an orange cap for a different franchise would really give a kick in the guts to Sunrisers. And as I said, my other 3rd pick is the man Shreyas Iyer. Of course, a guy like Bumrah, Kishan, Sharma, Axar Patel, goddamn, Rabada, the man Arshdeep Singh. Anyone could win the MVP. You literally just don't know. That's why these videos are so fun to do, because it's literally just taking a guess and having fun with predictions, because that's what it's all about. But hey, let's move on to our last slide. Who will win the title in 2022? Oh, there it is. I went a bit early. Here it is. As you can see right here, Again, I made this little crispy edit just before the logo there, the trophy. But most importantly, you've got the man here, the sexy man himself, Shikhar Dhawan. Look, I kidded him out. This is not Photoshop, guys. This is real photo. Real photo. He is actually wearing a hat here. That's a real photo. And that trophy, let's pretend it's real. I got the number 1 there. But hey, I've got us, the Punjab Kings, winning the title in 2022. Now, again, before you leave an abusive comment and you say, oh, what the fuck, Punjab sucks, Punjab is bad, go CSK or Mumbai or whoever. It's just my prediction. And at the end of the day, if you do not believe in your team to win the title, don't even bother watching. Because that's what I think. If you don't believe in your team, they are going to win the title every year. Just be confident, be optimistic, and just believe and have faith in your team. You know, whether you're I don't want to be rude, but whether you're a Sunrisers fan or a Kolkata fan, of course, you know, I wouldn't expect either of those two teams win the title. Same with probably Gujarat and Lucknow, to be honest. But yeah, I think we have one of the most strongest rosters in the league, so I think that's the positive. And, you know, the new addition of the man Shikhar Dhawan, who before the auction, it was either Shreyas Iyer, Ishan Kishan, or Shikhar Dhawan. Those were the 3 players, one of those that I wanted. Now, look, I probably would have taken Ishan and Shreyas Iyer before him, but just because of age and upside factor. But wait, we get the legend himself, Shikhar Dhawan. I think, yeah, if Punjab Kings, if we can win the title, I think this man right here, Shikhar Dhawan, will be a big part of that. I think he'll win finals MVP, being the best player in the playoffs, of course. So, hey, those are my predictions for 2022. We've got them all. Again, I will be doing those power ranking videos. I've decided they will happen. So, hey, that will cap it off, guys. Please, in the comments, leave your predictions. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. Or just tweet them at me. Let me know your predictions for the season. But hey, that will cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.